Hello, everyone, and welcome back to English from A to Z, English in real life. Today, we are going to tackle the one thing that truly unlocks fluent, natural-sounding English, and that's everyday conversation. We're going to break down how you can handle simple, real-life situations with total confidence, so you can finally stop translating in your head and just, start speaking from the heart. So let's start with a question that I bet almost all of you have asked yourselves at some point. You've studied the grammar, right? You've memorized pages and pages of vocabulary lists. But then, when it's your turn to actually speak, you just freeze up. It's like everything you learned just vanishes. Why is there this massive gap between knowing English and actually using it? Okay, let's get right into it. The whole problem really comes down to this difference between classroom English and real-life English. In school, it's all about complex rules and getting everything perfect, but out in the real world, it's a completely different game. It's all about simple, everyday chats where connecting with someone is way more important than being perfect. Our mission today is to help you get really, really good at what's on the right side of the screen, the practical English that builds real, unshakable confidence. So, let's get to the good stuff. It is time to completely redefine what fluency even means. Seriously, forget all the old rules you were taught. We're about to uncover the real secret to mastering spoken English. And here it is, the big secret. Fluency isn't some final exam you have to get a perfect score on. It's much more like a daily workout for your mouth and your brain. It's not about using giant, complicated words or having grammar that's 100% flawless. Nope. It's about consistently using the English you already know in simple, real-life situations without hesitating. Real fluency is when the words just flow. All right, so let's see how this actually works in the real world, starting from the very moment your day begins. Your daily English practice can and absolutely should start right at home with the people you see every morning. It all begins with something as simple as this, a basic greeting. This isn't just about being polite. Think of it as a little micro exercise for your brain. It's like flipping the switch that gets your mind into English mode for the rest of the day. Plus, it shows you care, which is really the whole foundation of natural communication. And just like that, the conversation keeps going. These tiny, simple exchanges are so powerful. What they're doing is training your mind to think and respond in English without even trying. You slowly stop translating from your native language and you start actually living in English, even if it's just for a few moments at a time. Now let's take that coffee conversation and head outside. Ordering at a cafe can feel super intimidating. I get it. But the secret is, it's basically a predictable script every single time. All you have to do is follow these 4 simple steps. Say hi, state your order, answer any quick questions, and then end with a polite thank you. Once you master this little pattern, you'll be able to walk into any coffee shop and order with confidence, every single time. And hey, while you're waiting for that cappuccino, you might just run into someone you know. This is where you level up. You move from just a transaction, buying something, to making a real connection. A simple little observation like this is all it takes to open the door to small talk, which is honestly one of the most important skills for real-life communication. Okay, you've got your coffee in hand. Now it's time to navigate the rest of your day. This next part is all about using English for all those essential everyday errands. Let's just look at 3 super common places you might need to go. For each one, there's a simple key phrase that you can basically just memorize. Notice how clear and direct they are? Whether you're at the grocery store, the bank, or the post office, knowing these exact lines is like having a key. They help you handle everyday tasks easily and, most importantly, all by yourself. So what happens when you're the one who's a little bit lost? Well, asking for directions is a fundamental skill. This little back and forth teaches you not just how to ask politely, but also how to listen for those key instructions like go straight and take the second left. Every single time you do this, you're not just finding your way, you're literally training your brain to process information and respond faster in English. So far, we've pretty much focused on tasks and transactions. Now let's shift gears and talk about the kinds of interactions that actually build relationships, both with your friends and at work. Oh man, talking on the phone in another language can be tough because you can't see the other person's face. But guess what? Just like ordering coffee, making plans follows a really predictable pattern. Just think of it like a simple four-step recipe. Say hello, say why you're calling, confirm all the little details, and then close the conversation warmly. It's a simple structure that makes for a successful call every time. Now, in a professional or school setting, being clear is absolutely key. These phrases right here are your best tools for working with other people. They let you check on progress, ask for help, or get clarification without sounding rude. Using them makes you sound organized, professional, and honestly like a really great person to have on the team. All right, as we start to wrap things up, let's bring this all back home. The goal here isn't to make you memorize 1,000 different phrases. It's to help you build a totally new mindset, a new daily habit. Because real, true mastery isn't built in these long, exhausting study sessions. No way. It's built just like this, one small conversation at a time. And that brings us to the single most important role of all. You have to stop chasing perfection. It's a waste of time. Instead, chase consistency. Just make a promise to yourself to speak a little bit of English every single day. Use it in your actual life, for your actual needs. That is the real path to sounding natural and feeling truly confident. So, I'm going to leave you with this question to think about. Don't wait around for the perfect moment to practice because it's never going to come. The moment is right now. So, what is the very first thing you are going to say in English today after you finish this? Go on. Let that be your first step.